Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 2 of ACL Brisbane 2015. I'm Lockdog. Joining me is Benny Sim. And Benny, we have a huge winners round 2 matchup coming up. AVANT up against Mega.
Yeah, as you said, two big names going at it right here, especially Mega. They had that massive game on main stage yesterday against SKF. Went to Game 5 on Search and Destroy Terrace. They were able to close it out. And they've only dropped one match throughout this whole series. And likewise with AVANT. So it's going to be a really close match, and I don't really know who to predict first off, Lock.
Yeah, definitely not. We're going to be moving in to Hardpoint on Detroit as the first map. And we saw on the Hardpoint in the series yesterday where Mega played against SKF. It was SKF that took out that map. That was on Solar. And the double barrels just a little bit of a problem for Mega. It didn't seem like their AR work was as strong as Skyfire's was. But on Detroit, a little bit of a smaller map. Should be interesting to see how their SMG play comes into it in that one.
Yeah, certainly. And I'm gonna name Quins. He's their SMG player, or one of their SMG players, and I expect him to go really big in this series if they want to sort of take out the first hard point here. So we will jump on board with Quins to start off with, see how he goes. They are on Atlas, so sorry, it's Mega. My apologies. So Rivals rock on the SMG also. We'll jump on with Rival straight from the break, and we'll see whether Mega are able to get control of this first hard point on Atlas.
We're on board with, as you said, we'll go on board with Rival. See what he can do is he's pushing with this SMG straight off the break. Both teams just trying to get a little bit of control of the map before jumping into that middle hard point. Hope he picks up one. Wolfie and Hysteria also picking up one each, and that's going to be AVANT getting first points on the board with Hopi jumping in that hill. I'm on board with Issei at the moment, though. He has the ASM-1 in hand, sitting in hospital. Players there. He will pick up one, pick up two. Hopi picks up the third, and that's going to be a 3 down there for AVANT as they pick up really well at the start.
Yeah, massive start from AVANT. They're able to slay outside the hill and allowed, as you see, Issei unfortunately does get taken down in the meantime, but they're slaying outside the hill with those SMGs, which you highlighted early in the game, which is enabled to get some early control with that 16-1 lead. As the hill does highly get contested, Rival picks up, unfortunately, Perko picks up the 2-piece. He does get the assist, and they're starting to get a little bit of control. The last 10 seconds here, getting some... Hope he throws a nade in there, is able to pick up. We'll see who has rotated here early as we do look on the mini-map, and it looks like AVANT. There is one player, unfortunately, flanking through school, but AVANT has got early control of the next hard point here, and they're going to be able to get some early points on as they stretch that lead out. Yeah,
Mega, they have to push through skills here. They have to get these kills. They have to take down Issei. Will jump on board with him, and they do. They get behind, but Hysteria is there to be able to take down that kill. They've still got the spawns, AVANT. Hope he was in hill. Mega's tried to flood it, but the spawns are still with AVANT, so they should be able to clean this one up. Eminence nading his teammate, not what you want to do in that situation, trying to hold the hill against a team that already has spawns. Hope he picking up one, and they're going to hold it for even longer here, AVANT. 35-12 at the moment. A good lead from them to start off with.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, they're controlling the spawns as there's currently 3 down for the team of Mega there, and they're just pushing them back spawn here, back yellow, as Mega Vanquish does throw a nade in, collect up with Hopi there, but it's 10 seconds left, and you see an early rotation from the team of Mega. We are on board with Hysteria. He's going to pick up one, gets a few shots in, gets the second shot. Unfortunately, Rival does take him down there, and it's going to go to Mega. First control this hard point. We are on board with Hopi. He's going to be pushing through stairs here. Let's see if he can complete the play. He does get Perko, and that's 3 down for the team of Mega. That's an extremely great break from the team of AVANT there, as Mega had early control and AVANT were able to break into it.
Eminence just not hitting his shots there. Hopi is destroying this team. 14-3 at the moment, 15-3. He is absolutely dominating. 4 caps to his name as well. He is the reason AVANT are 71-13 points ahead. They are going absolutely massive. 30 seconds left on this hill before it rotates yet again, but AVANT are just dominating.
Yeah, as you said, the SMG players are so vital, and you just got to look at Hopi going 15-5, and he was one of the players highlighted at the start of the tournament. If he goes off, AVANT are going to get very, very close here, and they've stretched that lead out to over 70 points now. Mega are able to get a little bit of control there the last 10 seconds.
Look at the spawns.
But look at the spawns yet again. AVANT have got the spawns, and they've got that early control. As Hysteria gets a couple of shots in, does get Eminence there. There's one player as they sort of bait and trade, and hope he's able to exchange that kill. Great plays coming out of AVANT there.
Yeah, on board with Rival, though. He's able to shut down Hopi, but he did get taken down. Issei currently on hill, getting stunned, putting nades out, gets contested there. Vanish going to be able to take that kill and try and hold hill, but Hopi's the one in there at the moment, just holding him out, picking up kills left, right, and center. 18-7 at the moment for Hopi. We've only been 3.5 minutes into this game. He's already got 18 kills. He's on his way to a 50.
Yes, certainly, and you just got to look at the Mega. Unfortunately, none of them are currently positive this stage, Eminence 6 and 16. Needs to pick it up a little bit here as we are on board rival. Does get taken down. Trades are getting exchanged. Hope he picks up a couple. We are on with Izzy. Gets a few pre-fires. Hope he picks up a 2-piece there. Massive kills outside the hill yet again as he's going to flank the players. Interesting choice here. 20 seconds left. Gets a couple of shots. Does pick up the kill there. And he's going to go get the scrap time, which is 13 seconds remaining. As he does get contested from rival at the front there, I believe it is.
No.
Does pick up the kill. Massive plays coming out of AVANT, Hopi there, and they're currently 90 points up.
Yeah, 5 caps, 22 kills, 8 deaths, 4 streak at the moment. Did go down there, but Issei on the hill yet again, taking down rival. Going to try and find some more kills. 127 to 31. This is going to be a 100-point game. There it is before 5 minutes has even elapsed. AVANT are just dominating here. Issei does go down in the hill, but Wolfie and Hopi are both there to clean up the kills and just stop Mega. Mega continuously spawn over on that Locker's side, but AVANT are going to try and push it out, get them spawning a bit further away from the hill, but Issei just destroys rival. That's a 4 down, and AVANT have got this game under control well and truly.
As you said, they're controlling the spawns. They're making them spawn back Locker here, which enables them to know where they're pushing from every time. And they're able to just slay out as we are on board with Hopi. Gets a couple of shots on. Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill. Hopi exchange, but Vanquish does get a little bit of control. And this is the first time Mega has been able to get a little bit of control through school.
Yeah, they have, but still, they only got control with 15 seconds left. That's just not enough. They need to get control. They need to hold a hard point for a big amount of time. They need to get 20 points more than AVANT off this middle hard point if they want to try and get back into this match, because at the moment, they're over 100 points down. Vanish is currently sitting on that hill trying to survive. Rival is there to help him, but he gets shut down there by Hysteria with the Bal. Their Eminence now holding this hill. 154 to 60 now on the timer, but Eminence 12 and 23, 13 and 21 for Perko, 13 and 19 and 13 and 23. No player over 13 kills for Mega. There's 3 players that have more than 20 on AVANT.
Exactly right. You look at all of the AVANT players, they're all positive. Hopi, 28 and 14, double positive at this stage. He's going absolutely off as he picks up another kill mid-street there. He's going to contest this hill. Sees one over top.
No.
Great kills from Hopi there. Prees fires the door. Unfortunately, he came from the other direction. Eminence is able to pick up that kill there, but we see a quick rotation. Xadu, massive kill there. He knows where they're going to push from. Does the nade, but unfortunately a trophy stops him. Vanquish picks up a nice little 2-piece. So early control for the next hard point towards Mega. So let's see whether AVANT are able to break this or Mega are able to hold it back and get a little bit of control and sort of bring that score back under 100 as they just did then.
Yeah, well, Mega, they do have the spawns here. Rival just sitting on the hill trying to pick up kills, but he just can't quite get enough tags. He does get taken down. Hope he's going to be able to bust in there. Eminence currently on hill, gets 1 kill, couldn't get the second one, gets shut down. Perko is there to control the spawns still. Mega holding this one out nicely. They need to hold at least 30 seconds of the next 40 to get back into this game. 173 to 91, so they are getting back into this game a little bit here. Rival spawning out though. AVANT getting the spawns. Issei taking control of this hard point. There we go, the 2-piece. Hope he also picks up 1, and Mega just have no answers to the slaying power that AVANT are showing. Hopi, we keep talking about him, but why not? He's 34 and 19 with 8 caps, and there's still 3 minutes to go.
Yes, certainly. And I keep going back to you highlighted the SMG players are so vital. Look at Hopi going 34 and 19. On the other end, Eminence 19 and 29. I think that is the difference for this, as they've got the hill rotation early yet again, and that's currently 3 down for the team of Mega, and they're going to get some early control yet again. The first 20, 30 seconds, a very hard point, bar the last one, has gone to AVANT. And that's why they've stretched this lead out to over 80 points, as we are giving Hopi a little bit more showtime here. Unfortunately, does get taken down by Eminence, who picks up 1. It looks like they're going to do a double push here. Unfortunately, Vanquish is flashed as he tries to push through, but they're trying to trade kills.
Oh, no.
Isgardu picks up 2. Wolfie picks up 1 himself, and that is 4 down for the team of Mega. Massive kills coming out of the team of AVANT.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about Hopi going 35 and 20, but Wolfie is 32 and 16 himself. He is dominating this team as well. Picks up another kill there on Rival. 211 to 107 with 2 minutes 11 left on the clock. And even though it is still mathematically possible for the team of Mega, I've got to say AVANT are just playing too well. This hard point is definitely going to go over to them. Issei going to try and push this hill yet again. Just headshotting Rival there. Hysteria takes down Perko. Issei getting contested. Eminence going to be able to pick up a 2-piece there, but Wolfie being able to trade that one out. And even if Mega get a little bit of control of this hill, AVANT are just so good at forcing the contest continuously and stopping Mega from getting points. So if AVANT aren't getting points on the board themselves, Mega aren't getting any points because the hill's always contested.
Yeah, that's correct. The game is officially over. There's not enough time in the game for Mega to get back this in as Vanquish does pick up kill. He's contested, pops around. Unfortunately, Iskadu is able to pick it up, but it is exchanged by Rival, who pre-aims the back door here. They still do have the spawn here, so they're going to get some time off it. But as you said, it keeps getting contested. They're not getting much time at once, and Wolfie pushes through, and he's able to pick up the kill as he pre-aims through window there. And they're going to get the last 20 seconds here unless Mega can stop him. But Wolfie and Hopi working as a duo.
My.
Wolfie picks up a nice little two-piece. And then, Wolfie. Hysteria unfortunately takes the kill from him there. But we've highlighted Hopi, 41 and 24. But as you said, Wolfie, 39 and 21. We can't take it away from him. He's playing an extremely good game at this stage. And it looks like it's all in control of T1 or AVANT.
He definitely is, and going to jump on board with Wolfie. He's on 39 kills, 1 off his 40. Let's see if he can get it. They've got 43 seconds left to go, but they only need 8 points. There's the assist. Can't quite get that kill. Gets taken down as well. Not happy with probably Hysteria there. He's taken 2 of the last kills that he's tried to get there, Wolfie, but Hopi's on 43. Wolfie goes down again. 28 seconds left. Hopi's going to be able to sit on this hill and take out the rest of the time. No, he gets taken down. Mega just still fighting towards the end, but it's just not enough, and a kill goes out. Wolfie gets his 40. Hopi's on 45 kills, and when you got 2 players getting over 40, and between them obviously getting over 80 kills, 2 players over 80 kills, you just cannot compete. And Mega, 2 matches in a row in their bracket play, they've allowed that to happen in the hardpoint.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, hardpoint too, so kill-based. Obviously, rotations are so highly important too, but they're able to get those kills, those important kills, not just slaying around the hill. They got those cuts, they got those rotations, and they were able to have full control of the next hardpoint. And they knew where Mega kept pushing every time, so they controlled those spawns, which enabled them to have that 90-point lead at the end there, and win pretty convincingly, to be honest. It wasn't really much Mega could do.
Yeah, definitely not. And just those rotations, as you said, from AVANT, every single time they were the first to the next hill, and they had the setup. They didn't necessarily get on the actual hill itself first, but they just got the spawns. The whole team spawned around them. They were able to push out the hill, and there was nothing that Mega could do. Mega could just not break their setup once it was in place.
Yeah, that's correct. Obviously, we've got S&D S&D Solar coming up next. So it'd be interesting to see whether Mega can make the comeback here. They are a pretty strong S&D side, I believe. I did view them yesterday on stream, and they went to round 11 both times, if I remember correctly. So hopefully they're able to secure this comeback here. Obviously, it's only the first map out of best-of-5 series lock. So there's plenty of time for them to bring back. Hopefully they can keep their composure, not let that get to them, and make sure that they can get this S&D back in the game.
Yeah, definitely. We saw S&D Solar yesterday up against SKF. That was the map. That was one of the 3 maps that they did actually win against the SKF team. They lost the hard point on Solar, and then they went into the S&D and were able to take that one out to bring the series to 1-1. So a good comeback. So they're known to come back out of a hole after being taken down in the hard point, come back in the S&D, bring back some composure, and get control of the game. But we're going to jump straight into the gameplay. We've got Mega on the attack. Who do you want to jump on board with?
I'm going to jump on with Eminence. Unfortunately, had a dismal game the last one, but I'm no doubt he will turn this around. He's one of those players, if he gets hyped, he's going to turn around for his team. He gets a few shots off, but unfortunately, Hopi does take the kill there, and that's briefly down. Hopi gets a few tags into the second player there, chases a kill. That's 2 down. That's 3 down already for Mega. Perko is left in a 1v4, gets up the 1 kill, be able to get Wolfie. Now he's in a 1v3 situation. Obviously, they know where he is, so he's not in a good situation. And Bomb is down. So let's see whether Perko is able to clutch this 1v3 lock.
Yeah, Perko's shot looking very, very cold, as is most of the Mega squad. They're just not hitting their shots. They weren't getting to terrible positions in the hard point, and neither in this game here so far in the first round. But they've just been getting outshot by the team of AVANT. Their shots are on point. First game of the day. Mega just struggling to get into it at the moment, and Perko, he's just wasting his own time. He's got to try and contest one of these players. He doesn't know that there's a player there behind him, and the IMR picks him up 1-0 to AVANT already.
Yeah, really good play coming out of AVANT there. They obviously got that 3 down really early. They knew where Perko was. They just waited for him. There was no reason to push. They knew that he was going to have to come out eventually, and time was against his wish there, really. He couldn't do much more other than have to push there. So, really strong start from AVANT. It looks like Mega really don't have too much to match up against him at this moment. Obviously, Hopi, yet again, started off with a couple of kills himself. Those early 2, which sort of gave him the advantage there, as we do see a 4-man or 3-man push towards this B bomb site. Let's see whether they decide to plant early. There's a couple of players on the other side as we see in Codcaster mode, which the players obviously can't see themselves. So Hopey's going to jump over. Wolfie does pick up one himself on Rivals, so really good start again. They've got the first one down. Niscato picks up Eminence. Now it's a 2v4 situation. As I say, that Perko is able to pick up Hopey, and they exchange kills left, right, and center. And Avant starting off really strong in this S&D lock.
They are, Mega just not able to get any kills, any momentum at all. They're just getting shut down, and between the entire team, Perko's the only one with any kills. He's got 2, and that's not enough to win any rounds at this stage. And 2-0 so far to Avant. They're just so dominant in the hard point. You've got to think Mega's mindset at the moment can't be good when you're going down 2-0. They would have reset after they knew that they weren't going to get that hard point. They would have tried to reset and get themselves in a good mindset to go into this S&D. But when you try and do that after a big loss and then go 2-0 down, it's very, very difficult to get your team back in the game.
Yeah, certainly. As you see, there's a 2-man flank from Avant here, as Rival has actually done a flank on those 2 players. They're able to pick up a Scadu. Now, that's the first blood that a Mega have ever got. So let's see whether they're able to capitalize this 4v3 situation, and the bomb has rotated to the B bomb site. I believe it is Eminence that does have the bomb, but as I say that, Rival does get taken down, and now it's a 3v3 situation. So let's see whether Eminence decides to plant the bomb. He's alone over at that B bomb site. He's actually got no protection. Both these players are currently mid-street, and we see Hysteria here. Should be able to pick up one that comes through that tunnel there as he reloads.
Reload
Unfortunate
at the wrong time.
timing, but there's going to be another play.
Oh, he's going to get... Oh, he should have got the 2-piece there.
Gets a couple of shots off, and he doesn't actually get one player, but at least he knows it's a B push. And you see his 2 players sort of rotate. Unfortunately, Vanquish gets that sniper out and cleans him up. So poor plays coming out of Hysteria there. But Wolfie gets one. See how to get the bomb on the... Unfortunately, he decides not get the kill there, and Emmons has to push off that bomb site.
That looked interesting with the slide up the stairs there on the Codcaster mode, but we'll see what Wolfie does. He's going to try and nade that bomb. If that hits, he gets the kill. Doesn't get a tag, I don't think, so he doesn't know whether they're on the bomb. They are planning, and he just gets taken down. That nade just telegraphing exactly where he's going to be, and you just see him there. Mega getting a little bit hyped. They know that they needed that round. They needed to go big and get some kills on the board. Perko, I think they all got 1 kill each that round. Perko was on 2, so yeah, they got 1 kill each that round. So they know that they can shut down Avant one-on-one. Let's see if they can do it again here in this next round.
Yeah, definitely. It's a great start for their momentum. Hopefully they can bring this back now. I'm going to go on board with Eminence on the defense, actually. Change it up a little bit, see what he decides to go. He's obviously got that ASM1 in hand. He's generally pretty aggressive, so he's going to be pushing through to bottom blue here. He decides to sit back, so maybe it's not the best player to sort of jump on board with. Let's see whether he decides to push or not. Avant are sort of sitting back a little bit here. They're playing a little bit passive, as we do see Izzy with Bomb pushing through middle. So they're just waiting for that pick. They're not pushing, making sure that Mega are all the way back in their spawn here. So some slow and passive play coming out of Avant.
Yeah, definitely. Patience at the moment here is Avant's friend. If they can pick off a kill, I think Hysteria went for a shot up on the top of a green railing. He knows there's a player pushing there on that side near the ladder. So he would have called that out to his teammates. Hopey able to pick up that kill there on Rival. Issei just starting to rotate with the bomb. Hopey actually making a play up towards purple. Did get taken down. So it's going to be Hysteria and Issei in a 2v3 situation. They need to try and find a pick before getting this this bomb down. But they have made a nice rotation over towards A. I want to jump on board with Issei because he's just going to jump up here. There's a player behind him. Shots go out. Hysteria trades that one out. Vanish didn't see Hysteria. Only saw Issei and got tunnel vision. Tried to chase the kill. Wasn't able to do so. Issei's going to get a kill here. Bit of COD timing. Just getting the kill on Eminence. Eminence very unlucky not to get away in that situation.
Yeah, certainly. And a great rotation out of the team of Avant here. Perko is on board. He's actually gone to that A bomb site, and Avant have traded all the way to B. So let's see whether Perko's able to get a few shots. That IMR is too strong, as we see the boys from Avant getting hyped in that screen there. Currently 3-1, but a great play from the Avant boys. They made that rotation. Perko didn't expect it. He pushed that A bomb site, expecting one of the players to plant. Generally, Iscata who carries the bomb, and he wasn't able to catch a player there. So he knew that they'd rotated to the A bomb site, pushed across there, but unfortunately he wasn't quick enough.
Yeah, as soon as he saw Eminence running into Woods Purple, he knew that Mega thought the bomb was about to go down on the A-bomb. So as soon as he got that kill, straight to B, got the plant down. Brilliant play there by Avant, and a brilliant call by Issei there to make that call to get across. Eminence now with the bomb, pushing up fairly aggressively. Rival's going to pick up that 2-piece on Wolfie and Hopey. That's huge. They were the two that were getting all the kills in the in the hard point. Perko's going to be able to take down Issei and leave Hysteria in a 1v3 situation. Let's see if he can find the kill, gets the headshots out. That's one, but he's got the bomb planted. He's got to defuse that one as well as getting 2 kills. Let's see if he can do it. He's 5-1, so he's playing well so far. That IMR in hand, he's still got 2 nades in his back pocket, which definitely could come into play here.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, he's got the IMR in hand, so he obviously wants long range. Unfortunately, does get taken out as Mega bring back 1 round, and you get a little bit hyped in the background there. They're actually starting to bring this back a little bit. That was a really good round, especially what Rival did at the start there. He decided to push through AVANT, get that 2-piece, which enabled Eminence to get the bomb down. And it gave them the advantage from the word go. They were able to stack that B bomb site and have a little bit of control, make AVANT make the play. So I think that was a really good play coming out of Rival, who decided to push that, get a couple of kills, and it was a really good round in their aspect.
Yeah, risk versus reward, and pushing through past B, it is a big risk, because if you go down early, then you leave your team in an impossible situation. But if you do get the kills, then it forces the other team to rotate and have to push onto that B bomb site. Rival picking out 1, Issei taking down Perko, and Eminence being able to take down Hopi. So a 2v3 situation already. Hysteria and Issei in that one, as Hysteria does see 1 just outside. Is he going to be able to get that kill? He will do so there on Rival, and now that makes it a 2v2. Issei able to take down Eminence, so that leaves Vanish in a 1v2. He was in cut. He's going to go down underneath. Is he going to be able to pick up this kill? He's got the scope out, just checking it. Not sure if he saw that player, and he's not sure if they saw him. The nade does come out. He gets tagged, and the player comes around. That's Hysteria with the IMR. That's going to be a kill. 4-2 becomes a score, and AVANT in the lead. Yeah,
real good plays out of AVANT there, as you said. 2v1 situation. He got the nade. I believe that was Hysteria that actually got the tag on the nade. So they knew where Vanquish was, and they both controlled those exiters. Not allowed him to get out that through tunnel. So there was really good plays out of AVANT. And to make it a 4-2, Hysteria currently going 7-2. He had a good game in the last hard point, but unfortunately he was outplayed by the other 2, Hopi and Wolfie. So we're going to start on board with Eminence yet again, see what he can do. He's currently going 3-4. As I say that, Hopi picks up a kill. Perko is able to exchange that, but Excato's there to exchange another kill. As quick as that, it's a 3v2 situation in favour of AVANT. But we see Rival pushing up mid-street here. Interesting push. And Vanquish is just down P1. So let's see whether Rival's able to get someone to flank. There is 1 player up top there, but he decides to push through tunnel here as he shoots his own player nearly. That could have been a very crucial kill there if he accidentally killed Vanquish. But obviously, now the AVANT boys know where they are. They're sort of just hanging around. Bomb is currently down. So Vanquish and Rival are going to have to make play for this bomb, as they've only got 45 seconds remaining, Lock.
Yeah, they're just trying to find kills at the moment, and that shot there, I believe it was from Rival. Not what you want in that situation. You want to make sure that you keep as incognito as possible. Unfortunately, shooting just gives your position away straight away. Rival does pick up 1, but he's got 2 more players to contend with. There is 1 over the other side. That barrel shot, I believe, will be from Issei, and it should just run down the time. He gets tagged up. Rival's going to have to run away from this one, but he needs the kills. He doesn't have time to run away at all. Bomb is down. Hysteria is there. He's going to pick up 1, grabs the bomb. He does have time to get this plant down. Issei now has to work his way around towards the bomb. He's got 5 seconds left, and I don't think Rival went for the plant, and Issei is going to be able to get the kill anyway.
Yeah, that was very close there. Rival actually nearly picked up the kill on Escadu, who was flashing red. Some interesting plays there from, I believe it was Rival. He actually could have got the bomb down, but he decided to play for the kills, which obviously didn't work out in the end there, but it nearly could have. Escadu been able to pick up that final kill there, making it 5-2, only requiring 1 more to make this a 2-0 series lead. So let's see whether Escadu, 8-2, he's absolutely going off in this S&D. Obviously, he's known for his S&D, and he's always been really strong in that aspect. So let's see whether he's able to close out the boys from Mega and pick up the second map here, Lock.
Yeah, also was a little bit of a questionable play by Issei. Once Rival started going for that kill, Issei could have just backed off and waited for the 2 seconds or so to run down, but the confidence when you're 7-2 in an S&D, definitely you want to go into every gunfight or every gunfight you can, and he actually gets naded out, so it's going to be a 3v3 situation. Hysteria just checking out mid with the IMR. No one really going to poke this one, so we might swap over across towards Rival, who's trying to push up this B side, gets tagged, going to have to back off.
Yes, certainly, as you see, there's one down for both teams, Perko and Escadu, so it's a 3v3 situation. Bomb is currently down, so obviously AVANT have to make a close. Hopi does pick up 1. Vanquish gets a couple of shots in, but unfortunately doesn't get, and Hopi be able to pick up the trade there. So now Eminence is left in a 1v3 situation. Obviously, he sees one player, gets a few shots out. Unfortunately, he isn't able to pick up the kill. Does get tagged out. The player contests. Eminence gets a few shots, and he gets the stomp, but unfortunately does get traded there. And that is the second map going to Avant. And that was really dominant, 6-2. They never really gave Mega a chance in that map, exactly like the the hardpoint lock.
Yeah, and Eminence there in that last round just took too long to get that kill. He needed to straight away lock on, get those shots, and as soon as he did that, he could have moved inside and then worked on the 2v1 situation. Unfortunately, it just wasn't to be an Avant. 8-3 from Issei, 8-3 from Hysteria, 7-7 Hopi, 5-6 Wolfie, but across the board, they have just been a better team. They've just been able to outslay Mega completely, outplay them, and Mega, they really do need to step up in the next map, which will be an uplink on Biolab, which I'm interested to see how Mega go, because they did win the uplink as well against Skyfire, only by 2 points. That was on Detroit. So Biolab, a little bit of a different map, and it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, certainly. You said that the Slaying was the main factor why Avant were winning this. And obviously being a respawn, let's see whether Mega are able to bring that a little bit, get their SMG players such as Eminence, Rival, start getting a few kills, get themselves back into this game here. So I'm really highlighting those two players in particular to go off this game. Vanquish has had a good series. He's actually played pretty well. He's kept, that 1 KD, got some very vital kills, but unfortunately his team hasn't been able to help his hand there. So let's see whether those two players can bring this back. As you said, Bile uplink, uplink game. First one I've casted for a while, to be honest. So let's see whether it's going to be a good one. Obviously Avant, I think they're very strong in their uplinks, but as you said, Mega were able to secure that win yesterday against SKF by 2 points on uplink Detroit. So it's an interesting which way this will go, Lock.
Yeah, definitely. It was a very close run game there on Detroit, and I think Mega, again, their SMG play against Skyfire just a little bit stronger, and that's why they were able to get a little bit of an advantage on the Detroit map. But here on Biolab, you never know really what's going to happen, especially since Avant's ASM1 play has just been on point today. Wolfie currently trying to find a kill here as he worked his way across the Woods Purple. Will pick up one there in Vanish. Does get taken down by Eminence, but Issei also taking down Rival. Hysteria going to be the first one to pick up the ball of the game, 20 seconds in.
Yeah, really good stuff from Eminence. He picked up a couple of kills himself there. Some vital kills. Obviously, Avant had a little bit of control as we are on board with Hysteria. Just staying top purple this stage with that ball. Gets a couple of shots in him. But his team is giving him a little bit of support as that is 3 down briefly for the team of Mega. And it looks like Avant Hysteria is going to go for the 1 point play. Goes the throw and he connects. That is a massive throw from a Hysteria. It's extremely good start from the team of Avant as they're able to go up 2-1 as we are on board with Skadu, who's just going to play a little bit of defense, but there was briefly 3 down yet again for the team of Mega as we are on board with Wolfie. Spots all 2 players, would have called that out to his team, and he's just controlling the spawns at this stage, making Mega spawn in that elbow section as he picks up the 1 kill, gets the ball, Eminence, massive 2-piece himself there. Iscardo unfortunately couldn't connect the kill there, but he does control the spawns here, picks up 1, turns around, picks up the second kill. Perko is able to exchange that. It looks like they're going to be pushing through green as Eminence goes to the throw and he does connect, so that makes it a 1-1 lock.
Nice work by Eminence to identify that 2 of his teammates went down, so they weren't going to be able to slay out for him, so he was able to just go straight for that throw and make sure to get back on the board with a 1-pointer. 1 is definitely better than none at that stage of the game. When you were down, Wolfie going to be able to pick one up here in blue, trying to find a second, going to get tags, not going to be able to pick up that kill as Hopi looking for some kills around purple, allowing his teammates to go in and pick up that ball behind him as he picks up 1. Hope he picks up 1, but Hysteria and Issei both go down, so a 2v2 really for the next couple of seconds while they try and fight for control of purple, but neither team really looking to take control of this game at the moment.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, they're just playing around the satellite, ensuring that they get a little bit of control before they push through. As Wolfie does pick up 1, he sees another one out snow. Let's see whether he's able to connect on that player. He does get a couple of shots off, does pick up Perko, so it's going to be a push here through for the team of Avant. As I believe that is a massive play coming out of, I'm not sure who that played. I think it was Eminence who actually reset the satellite. He was in a 1v4 situation there, but he decided to throw it on top caves, which gave him that 15 second
The reset.
Reset.
There we go. 1-1 though, and Eminence, definitely a quality play there. As you said, 1v4 situation, and he was able to just throw that ball up to the top and get it out for 15 seconds, let his team reset, let his team respawn and get back into the game. AVANT definitely would have got a 2-pointer out of that one. Instead, they now get a 1 point there, so they're 1 point ahead, 1 minute 55 left to go in this game, or in this half, sorry, as Perko goes down. So does Vanish. Rival up. He's going to try and protect this ball. If he can get this kill, then he should be able to stop them from getting any more points while his teammates are all down. All his teammates respawn. He goes down, but that doesn't matter. They should be able to stop this this run, as Hopi's trying to work his way through purple. Players all around him. Gets tagged up a lot. Going to throw the ball away to try and find some kills. Rival's actually going to pick up that ball and go for the reset. I'm not sure if it went out. Rival's going to have to go and get that one and throw it off the edge yet again, unless he's thinking of trying to go for a run, but it's just going to be reset there. Minute 20 left on the clock. Ball reset. 2-1 at the moment in favour of AVANT.
Yes, certainly. It looks like AVANT have got all the control of the spawns of Mega. They're just continuously throwing that satellite in Mega spawn, which makes them have to play for it. As we are on board with Hysteria, picks up the one. Unfortunately, gets taken down by Rival there. Wolfie picks up one himself. Escato, as we see on board, massive kill here, and it looks like it's going to be a 2-point play in favour of AVANT. Some massive plays coming out of there, SMG players there. They're able to take the kills down, and they're able to capitalise on that satellite being thrown into Mega's base. As we see 3 down yet again for Mega. AVANT are just outslaying them here, Locke.
They just are, and it's exactly the same as the hard point. 16 and 8 from Wolfie, 13 and 7 from Hopi. The two SMG Slayers, they are just absolutely dominating this Mega squad. Mega have no answers to it at this stage. Eminence 13 and 13, the best KD on his team, and it is even. So he's got 1 point on the board, but 4-1. AVANT, though, they're only 3 points up, and they've been outslaying Mega so well that you'd have to think that Mega may even be happy with this scoreline. Not completely that they're getting outplayed, but the fact it's still so close when AVANT have been dominating the kill so much could be a good thing for Mega, especially if Vanish can get this 1-pointer in.
Yeah, certainly. If he's able to connect with this, going 4-2, unfortunately, he doesn't. So there's a big miss from Vanish there, unfortunately. But as you said, they were absolutely dominating that first half, and they're only 3 points down, Lock. There's still every chance in this map. So I think you said they will go confident, as you saw on the map. Sorry, you saw on the kill cam there. Eminence picking up a nice little 2-piece with the Biolab Acid also. So going 3 down second half, they've still got every chance here. Let's see whether they're able to. Eminence 13 and 13. He's got some really big kills and some massive plays. So he is going extremely well in this game. He needs a little bit of support from his other SMG players, as you see. Wolfie and Hopi going 19 and 10, 14 and 9 respectively. So their SMG players are just looking too strong as Wolfie picks up the first kill there. Perko is able to exchange it as they generally do here. And Hopi's actually done the flank here. Interesting play. Gets a couple of shots off, does pick up Vanquish there. And there was 2 down briefly for the team of Mega. So let's see whether AVANT are able to get a little bit of control as Hopi just holding the spawn to there. You see him in blue, and we bring up the mini-map a little bit. He's making Mega spawn back green. So they're controlling all those spawns there. So some massive plays coming out of Hopi.
Yeah, huge. He's just, yeah, as you said, forcing him to spawn back in green, so they have complete control of the reset of the ball. Hysteria going to be able to throw in that 1-pointer to make it 5-1, and you got to say that AVANT probably favour this side because they can just keep jumping on to blue, keep throwing that ball in for 1-pointers, and keep controlling the spawns exactly like they're doing. They can just sit in blue, force the spawns over on green, pick up the ball, throw it in for ones all day, and they're 4 points ahead. So even if they do miss and there may be a relay there for Mega, they're not going to be too urgent rotating back to their own spawn. They're just going to sit with the same setup they always do, 1 in blue, and then the 3 around purple and around the reset of the ball, and just continue to get these 1-pointers in. AVANT still have control of this ball. Mega have pushed out blue quite well to try and stop those spawns from being blocked, but still AVANT keep control of the ball and are just wasting time.
Yeah, certainly, and that's all they need to do. They're 4 points up with only 3.5 minutes remaining. If they can keep connecting these 1-point plays or even wasting time, as you said, it's going to make it very difficult for the team of Mega to get back into this. As you see, Wolfie is able to pick up the kill there on Eminence. That was actually a really big kill, as unfortunately Eminence does get taken down, but Wolfie's just going to go for the 1-point play, I believe, here, and this will really help their situation, obviously, with 3 minutes remaining. He decides to push back through blue as he gets a little bit of support, waits for his teammates to give him that support as he's just jumping left, right, and center here. He decides to go through blue, jukes the one player, unfortunately does get taken down, but he wasted nearly 20-30 seconds there. Like, massive time coming off the clock here. And some really big plays. Izay picks up a 3-piece in the background as you hear him get hyped extremely loud there. And it looks like Eminence is able to pick up the 2-piece here. Let's see whether they're able to capitalise on this, as there was briefly 2 down for the team of AVANT as he decides to push through. But a team kill from Perko does take down Eminence, and that stopped his team from pushing through.
Yeah, that's not what you want. They were on the attack. They had control of the Biolab, and they were just going to be able to push through that one there. Mega, unfortunately, the team kill came out. That throw just misses, gets reset, but it's still 5-1, and there's still 2 minutes 18 left. So it's all Avant's game to lose, really, at this stage, as Wolfie does get up on the respawn, and Mega have been able to push this one out quite well. They've forced Avant to spawn right back over on the snow side of the map, so they now have control of this ball reset. Unfortunately, at the moment, they need to force them to spawn in red, not out in snow.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, it's a lot easier from the contestant, but we see Rival just throw the ball in the snow, just make sure that Avant happens.
Oh, there we go.
Picks up a 2-point play. Massive play there. They're only 2 down as we are on board with Vanquish, who is on the respawn, but he's going to decide to push it through as he's got that subby. Picks up the 1 kill on Escadu, so he's going to decide to push through blue here, so it's one of his players can actually bring up the satellite. He gets another kill. Some massive plays coming out of Vanquish here as his teammate tries to trade the kill. Unfortunately, they don't pick it up. But it looks like Avant are spawning in that elbow section. So they're actually controlling the spawns a little bit here. And yet again, 2 down for Avant.
Yeah, one of the players from Mega, if they spawn up, they should be spawning over near their capture point, but Perko's just going to run straight through snow. There is a player there. Not sure if the idea was to jump up the top there, but Rival picks up the kill there, and Hope he didn't get it there. Just missing out on that one. Rival tried to jump, didn't get the 2-pointer, and jumps off the edge. Hysteria saves that one. Massive save and massive mistakes there by the Mega team. Issei, if he can hit this 1-pointer, you got to say it's almost all over, and there it is. 3 points the difference with a minute to go. Mega just making a mistake, and that just cost them.
Hopi, what a massive kill that was on the satellite drone. They were jumping up and down. They weren't able to actually jump in. I'm not sure what Mega were doing there, but they are 3 down. Unfortunately, Escadu was able to capitalize on that as Wolfie picks up another kill there. And that was a massive mistake. 30 seconds remaining. They're only 3 down as Wolfie decides to reset that. I'm not entirely sure. It did go out.
Lucky.
So with 30 seconds left, 3 points down, and Escadu's just holding that midsection, but Rival does have the satellite drone here. Let's see whether he's able to get a 2-point play and give himself a chance. He's just throwing his stuns out there. Does connect, but he's just wasting time here. He's only got 18 seconds remaining, and they need 3 points.
Straight there.
He's just cost himself the game. They cannot win now, as they've only got 10 seconds remaining, Locke.
Yeah, he was just the instinct to try and stay alive with that ball just outweighed the thought process of there's only 20 seconds left. You had to get it straight away. You had to go no matter what. If he got it, then they were still in the game. If he got killed, then they weren't. But the fact that he still stayed in yellow, he didn't give himself any chance to win the game. He was always going to lose that one. And Avant take out the entire series there with that win 3-0 in a 5-map series. That is huge. And Mega, after a huge 5-map series in winners round 1, taking it out, moving to winners round 2, they come up against a team that is just evidently just too good for them. 3-0, they're knocked into the losers bracket.
Yes, certainly. The slaying power of Avant just proves too strong from their lock. They were able to stop it. And some massive plays, especially of Avant Hopi. That kill on the satellite drone. If they'd got that 2-point play, it was even. It was 5-all. But otherwise, Escadu was able to get that capitalized point, make it a 6-3, and it was near impossible for the team of Mega. Unfortunately, as you said, they're pushed back into losers bracket round 3, I believe it is now, but they've still got a chance. It's just going to be a lot longer run for the team of Mega.
Yeah, it's going to be, I believe, yeah, as you said, losers round 3 for the team of Mega, but it's also going to be winners round 3 for the team of Avant. They were playing so well, and Hopi and Wolfie, just their hardpoint game, between them 85 kills, and that is just a monster effort. And I'm going to mention it again, Mega, they need to be able to shut down players like that in the hardpoint. They allowed Azzy and Bundo to do that to them on the Solar hardpoint in the first winners round, winners bracket match that they played, because those two are the Bell players, and on Solar, obviously, you need those 2 Bell Slayers to just dominate, and they got 80 kills between them. Then they went on to Detroit, a subby map, which Mega, really, they're probably more strong with their subby play rather than their AR, and still, they let the other team have 2 players that are able to get over 80 kills between them, and you just cannot let that happen.
Yeah, certainly, as you said, they just couldn't compete with it. Unfortunately, Rival and Eminence weren't able to compete with those 2 players, and as you said, you have to give your hats off to both Hopi and Wolfie. They were able to control that SMG play. So some really strong plays coming out of the team of Avant there. We're going to go to a short break, and coming back soon will be winners round bracket 3, guys.